We swore an oath. We want to adapt it only if we make it work in a way that also the author that we so admire and that we so respect likes and loves.
David has this, he saw the movie and he loved it, and he said, you guys do this amazing thing where you take highbrow ideas and sort of lowbrow entertaining narrative motifs, and you combine them into a one-brow experience.
A monobrow experience.
The monobrow. That's
a unique
we try to make
Yes.
monobrow movies. We don't like the whole commercial, market-driven thing of splitting movies up into art house or mainstream.
When I heard that they were going to make a German blockbuster that was written in Costa Rica, I said, I'm in, because I had never heard such a bodacious United Nations approach to making a film before.
And you wanted to test the highway.
Speaking for everybody, I guess, this was a fully realized vision that was presented to us at the get-go. These guys had gone off and were aiming at this sort of piece of cinematic literature, and all we really had to do is read the blueprint to see what was going to be expected of me. And I said, well, that sounds like all the things that acting in movies is supposed to be.
I don't really remember.
Yes, I bitterly regret doing the whole film. I thought when they offered these parts, I thought, yes, shows that I might show people I've got more strings to my bow than just one. But A, I was wrong, and B, it's just sitting in makeup, having plastic applied to your face for hours and hours, and I was very bad-tempered. And everyone's talked about the nice atmosphere on the set. I tried to make it nastier. I kept telling the American set that the German set was much more interesting, moving much faster, and vice versa. But I never quite got the split that I was after.
I would say probably the white German Jewish woman. I was having a fitting. I remember Tom said to me during the fitting, I was trying on all these beautiful dresses, trying to figure out what looked best on her. And Tom said, have you ever done a period piece before? And I said, well, yeah. And he goes, have you ever worn clothes like this? And so I said, Tom, but think about it for a minute. And when he thought about it, it was painful at the moment, but then we laughed about it. For me to have played in that time period, I was usually probably a slave or close to it, not kind of dressed up. So for us, it was one of those heavy moments, but yet we found a way to laugh about it and thought, great, that's why I get to do this, to play something that I would never get to play in life. I would never get to dress up like that and be that character if I were really me. So that was very poignant for me as an artist to get to do that.
Well, I loved being the man, because when I looked in the mirror, I couldn't even see myself, which was really the first time that's ever happened, despite all the various things that I've done to myself on film. I've never looked in the mirror and actually thought, is that like Chris Walken's cousin or something? Who is this person that's, what's going on here? And that was just a startling experience, to not recognize yourself at all. So that was really fun.